There's nothing quite like the holiday season. School's done for the semester and I have nothing to do but relax and... Wait, what do I do with my free time? Maybe I could take up gardening. Oh wait, it's winter. Besides, I don't like leaves. Well, I could go outside and enjoy the winter weather. Or maybe I could finally work on clearing out my game backlog that's been piling up since 2016. Maybe I'll just play TF2 for 8 hours. Oh god.
Hello, sir. We're, Games for the Gameless.
We collect neglected, unused games and give them to gamers in need.
Were you guys just here yesterday?
No, that was probably Games for the Game Full. We get mixed up a lot.
Our records indicate that you have, 40 games that haven't been touched since they were first purchased. Would you like to make a donation today?
What? No, I'm gonna play them eventually. Besides, I can't really just give them to you. They're all digital downloads on my Steam.
Well, we also accept neglected consoles.
Well... Bah humbug. I'm not just gonna give you my computer. I need it for stuff. Things.
Well, you have a nice day, sir.
Definitely just using it for porn.
Oh, definitely. Didn't even have to tell him I played TF2. Oh, man, what a productive evening. I don't hate myself at all. Mike, what the hell? It's so dark in here. Michael. Brendan, I thought you died after playing League of Legends for 30 hours straight.
I did. I'm a ghost.
Huh. What are you doing here?
Well, as punishment for playing so much League, my spirit was condemned to wander Earth for all eternity, and with your crippling TF2 addiction, I figured I should give you a warning.
It's not an addiction. I don't even play it that much. Besides, there's this funny Russian guy in it that says Putis. It's awesome.
You just played for like 8 hours straight. You gotta start focusing on other games or other hobbies. Also, did you say you don't like leaves?
All they do is remind me of when my medic leaves me in TF2.
You seriously got a problem, dude. Didn't you go to therapy over this?
He treated me for my anger issues, not the addiction.
Okay, well, I called in a few favors, so some other ghosts are probably gonna visit you while you're sleeping.
That's actually kind of creepy if you think about it.
Yeah, kinda is. But it's the only way that's gonna make you learn. So have fun!
Ooh. Can you at least turn off the light? Hey folks, you know what I hate? Video games, especially fun ones. I think today I'm just gonna... Huh? Ooh. You look a lot like David.
No, 'tis I, the ghost of gaming past, but we spirits come in forms you will recognize, and we don't have the budget for other actors.
Huh. Why are you here?
Well, we're here to teach you the value of playing other games than TF2. This one I found at the bargain bin of Ghost GameStop.
Isn't that just regular GameStop?
Kinda. Just take the game.
Are you serious? I first heard of elf bowling from a Rabid Luigi video about the worst games of all time, which is always a good sign that we're in for a fun experience. Originally, elf bowling was a quirky little PC game released in the late 90s. By all accounts, it was decent. It was originally made just to advertise a website, so it didn't really have a ton of depth to it, but it was a charming little experience somewhat akin to a Flash game. Nothing spectacular, but nothing too terrible either, and it was actually pretty popular back when PC gaming was in its infancy, and it somehow inspired 7 more sequels and a shitty animated movie. But that is not the game I am playing today. No, see, back in 2005, some people called Ignition Entertainment, who were completely unaffiliated with the original developer by the way, got the bright idea to re-release the first 2 games unauthorized on the DS and the Game Boy Advance. That's right, they took these 2 free mediocre browser games that you might spend 5 minutes on and send to someone in an email as a joke, and put them on a real console as a real game that you have to pay real money for.
Well, how bad could it possibly be?
LL baby. LL baby. LL baby. LL baby. LL baby. LL baby.
My god, this title screen! I haven't even started the game yet and I'm already contemplating my life choices. Look at these graphics! They made these characters in a South Park avatar creator! Well, I guess we'll start with the first game. It's not actually explained here, but apparently Santa's elves are on strike from being overworked. So naturally, Santa's solution was to use them as bowling pins like some kind of sadistic maniac. And the elves just kinda go along with it. I don't know what they get out of it besides maybe workplace fatality. There's really not much to this game. You're just trying to time a button press to align the bowling ball with these little triangles here. It's a little inconsistent, sometimes it lights up 2 triangles and sometimes it only lights up 1, and that usually fucks up my shot.
Is that all the balls you got, Santa?
Oh, fuck you, dude. Yeah, the elves will taunt you with stuff like signs saying Santa sucks and some crude fart jokes.
Hey, Santa. Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?
Maybe this is what they get out of it. I don't know if it's worth it though, considering all the brutal maiming and death. For fuck's sake, one of them gets decapitated by the machine. This is a workplace safety lawsuit just waiting to happen. I wonder if this is all a complex allegory for the plight of union labor. Anyway, I ended up with a final score of 202, and that's it. That's the whole game. I beat it in 5 minutes. Well, on to the next game, I guess. This one is called Elves in Paradise, and there's a 2-player option? It's hard enough to find one person who wants to play this game. How the hell are you gonna find 2? I'll stick with the 1-player option for now. This game isn't even bowling, it's shuffleboarding. I guess that explains the 2-player option. You're playing against some guy named, Dingle? And I'm gonna be honest, I have no clue how shuffleboarding actually works. I was just pressing buttons for most of it. After a couple shots, I realized that you're supposed to use these glowing squares to determine how far you fling your elf. This goes on for 3 rounds where you spend half the time pressing A and watching your elves go, and the other half watching your opponent make his move. I ended up winning with 3,900 points, which is not too shabby for a beginner if I do say so myself. And that's it. That's the whole game. Took me about 10 minutes in all. Did I mention that they charged money for this?
$20. They want you to pay 20 real US dollars for this. This is probably the worst Christmas gift I've ever received. I would have been happier to get nothing. Oh boy, again.
I am the ghost of gaming present. Here's this.
This game is from 2006.
No, present, as in like a gift.
What kind of gift is a free-to-play game?
Ooh.
I've never actually played any games from the Metal Gear franchise, but from my understanding, they're pretty good. Clearly, its compelling stealth-based gameplay has developed a pretty solid fanbase over the past 30 years. So what better concept than to combine the gameplay of the Metal Gear series with the mythos of the holiday season? Enter Merry Gear Solid Secret Santa. I give it points just based on the title alone, but the game itself is fairly solid too. After fucking up my resolution and blowing out my speakers, the game opens on Christmas Eve at 14015 Hideo Drive. Very subtle. The premise is this. You're Santa, and due to increased air security measures in the United States, you can't fly around on your sleigh to deliver Christmas presents. You gotta do it the old-fashioned way. This means breaking into one of the most weirdly designed houses I've ever seen and avoiding an army of restless children who really should be in bed by now. You'll collect and use a variety of tools to help you navigate the various stealth puzzles throughout the game, including a sneaky box, infrared vision candy canes, telepathic TV control, a flashbang camera, and is it really ethical to shoot children with tranquilizer darts? It's a very charming game that doesn't take itself too seriously, full of amusing dialogue, nonsensical plot points, and Metal Gear references, though I don't know if it's so much that the game has Metal Gear references as it is that the whole game is a Metal Gear parody. It's also a pretty short game overall, with just 9 levels in total, though I will say that I thought the missions would be spread over multiple houses. But nope, we're exploring a 10-story mega mansion with 44 kids in it. Nevertheless, I reached the end in about 45 minutes, which really makes me question how Santa's going to be able to get to every single house in a night at this pace, and discover that I'm now supposed to backtrack all the way through the house again.
Yes, I have to artificially extend playtime somehow.
At least they're honest. But then, why am I controlling a box now? Why can't I move Santa? Oh. So, in a shocking twist, we find out that Solid Snake himself has been sent to assassinate old Saint Nick, or Big Beard as he calls him. Big Beard is apparently one of the twins created from a secret government project
Started by Andrew Johnson back in the 19th century. President Johnson was quite displeased with his lack of facial hair, especially after the abundant beard of his predecessor, Abraham Lincoln.
Snake takes out our tragic hero, roll credits, and I get to see how I did. I got the rank of Mammoth. Don't know if that's good or bad, but I'll take it. But then we learn...
No, I don't seem to recall him having an eye patch. No bandana either. You mean to tell me... Impossible. He said his name was Saint Nick. Lennon? I've made a grave mistake.
Perfection. I mean, it's perfect. It's a masterpiece. Beautiful story. Tugs at your heartstrings. Truly a work of art. Oh, god damn it.
Howdy, I'm the ghost of gaming yet to come. Here, take this.
Yet to come? This game is even older than the last one.
Well, because it's the future. Originally, I thought that the movie the game is based on was the future of action films, you know? This would have made a lot more sense if we gone to Die Hard.
Okay, so Elf Boy, Mary Gear Solid, what else?
Why don't we do some sort of shitty movie tie-in? People love those.
Oh, how about Die Hard?
Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.
Yes, it is!
Definitely
It doesn't take place on Christmas!
The Grinch for Game Boy Color. Everyone loves The Grinch. Green, hairy, depressed, horrible heart condition, and got played by Jim Carrey in a hit 2000 film. Konami apparently really liked that film because they got the bright idea to make this shameless cash grab. This game was released for the Game Boy Color, Dreamcast, PlayStation, and PC in 2000 shortly after the original film was released in theaters. And it got some good reviews. Though it looks like the Game Boy Color version was the highest rated of the 4. Let's just get into it. Or at least I'd like to, but a lot of companies really need credits in the opening. The game opens pretty much how you'd expect. It's Christmas time and the Grinch isn't a huge fan, so he hatches a plan to rid the people of Whoville of their one source of joy. Then the Grinch came up with a terrible plan to get rid of Christmas once and for all. "I will put a stop to Christmas," he said with a Grinchy grin. So his plan to stop Christmas is to stop Christmas. Gotta admire the confidence. Alright, our first level. I guess we're supposed to collect these... what are they, presents? Oh hey lady, what's up? You mind if I just steal all your stuff from your house? Guess you didn't like that. So I guess this is kinda like a stealth game? You have to collect all the presents before the time runs out, but it's kind of a joke. The time limit is a total non-factor, and the enemies aren't particularly challenging to get past. Oh fuck, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it! Please stop chasing me! But anyway, it's a very simplistic game, especially since you can just run away if you get spotted, and oh come on, I got sandwiched in between them! What the hell was I supposed to do? I will say I don't have much frame of reference, but it seems to have decent graphics for a Game Boy Color game. I mean, I can pretty clearly see everything happening on screen and what everything is supposed to be, and oh shit, time's running out! In here! Oh, there's some time bonuses, I'll just grab those, and I can't get... Let me in! Mash buttons! Oh. Okay. So it was here that I found out that you can crawl, which the game literally never tells you about, and I died again, god fucking damn it. But I was able to progress forward without much issue. Except when the game misreads your fucking inputs, I was pressing right, not up! Game over. That's, it's pretty amazing. Well, aside from those bullshit deaths, there aren't really any major hurdles in this game. It's pretty bland, repetitive, and fairly uninteresting gameplay. I also found out that you can just straight up murder people, which made it a lot easier to just brute force my way through it. Which made it a lot easier to just brute force my... Which made it a lot easier to... Which made it... It's a lot...
Game over. I got 3 game overs and the Grinch for Game Boy Color. Why am I playing this? Why am I degrading myself like this? I could be doing so many other things right now that aren't this. This hurts. I'm gonna need some time to process this.
Well, those games were pretty mediocre, except for Metal Gear Solid, that was actually pretty good. But as I was playing them, they made me realize... Other games exist besides TF2! I see the light now! I have a new lease on life! I can finally start clearing out my backlog that's been building up over all these years! I can play other games!
I really should get that addiction checked out.
Ethan's Therapy Incorporated, where my only license is in creativity. How can I help you?
Hi, I'd like to order some therapy for delivery.
Are you a returning customer or are you a new one?
Returning.
What's the name on the account?
All the cool kids call me Mick.
No. I'm not doing this again. Not you and your stupid ass video game. That was one of the worst experiences of my life. You made me need counseling. What kind of backwards ass shit is that? I'm already unlicensed, for fuck's sake. You're on your own for this one. I'm gone.
I don't really blame him.